welcome to this very special edition of What's My Line. I'm Peter Rigby and I'm your host for this evening. This is the show that asks more questions about your work than the inland revenue. I'll start by introducing our specially selected panel. We're honoured to welcome the only person to climb Mount Everest in fishnet tights and Wellington boots. It's Peter, who's actually a mechanical engineer. Good evening, Peter. What sort of mechanical engineering are we talking about now?
Really all physical.
Physical, as opposed to...
Mental.
Mental, mechanical, yeah. Lovely. Well, welcome. It's nice to see you.
Thank you.
Secondly, a guest we've been trying to persuade to join us for some time now. She's dubbed all the voices from the soundtrack of that unforgettable film, Popeye Meets Miss Piggy, and that's Pam. Good evening, Pam.
Good evening.
Are you happy with your film work? Find it satisfying?
Oh, very satisfying.
Yeah.
Particularly the Miss Piggy, yeah.
Not the housework so much?
Not the housework, no.
Thank you very much. And thirdly, to complete our panel tonight, Brian, who's an accountant, but in his spare time, of course, he is Bernard Manning's favourite scriptwriter. Good evening, Brian.
Good evening.
And how are things with you?
Not so bad. I'm finding there's a lot more demand for my work these days.
As a scriptwriter or
Yes,
an accountant?
should like a Bernard. I think tastes are changing.
Yeah. Are you his accountant as well?
I'm not much sure.
That's a shame, isn't it? I'm sure it'd be a good job.
Cheers, it's been nice to meet you.
Right, thank you, and welcome to our panel. And now a reminder of how we play the game. Each of our contestants will in turn defy our panel to discover his or her occupation by asking yes or no questions. 10 no's and the panel is beaten. And the successful contestant will then be presented with one of these magnificent certificates. So if you're all mentally prepared, we'll begin. Would our first contestant come and tell us what she does by writing it on the board, please? Right, Pamela, or rather Graham from Devon, could you let us know what you do for a living, please? And a little mime, if you would.
More interaction.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you. Come and join me here, please. Now, Miss Digwell comes from Devon, and I think I'll give you a little clue here. She works in the open air. Ryan?
Evening, Miss Digwell.
Good evening.
You seem to be quite energetic through your mind there. Is it quite a physical activity?
It is.
Is it normally performed by people of either sex?
I would say not.
Agree with you?
It's to do with agriculture.
No.
No.
No, not agriculture. Peter?
No.
The first part of your mime, you look to be measuring something. Was
That's
was that
right.
measuring?
Yeah.
Yes.
So is a measurement important to what you do?
I would think so, yes.
Yes, it's worth a little
Yes.
applause, I think, yeah.
And I actually started from one point and then started doing your mime back to the other. Is it something that you have to? Is it a measurement that you have to adhere to
It's
by
a measured
working
activity,
from
yes.
back to front?
Yes,
a
it is.
measured
Yes,
activity.
it is.
And the second part of your mime, were you dancing?
I wasn't dancing.
No.
No dancing involved in this at all.
No, there's no dancing.
Not by any...
Is it an enjoyable job?
No.
I'm afraid you've had a no.
Sorry.
Measurements are important here.
Were you, second part of your mind, were you digging?
I was digging.
Yes.
It's just an idea.
Yeah.
What sort of thing is she digging?
Are you
Does
digging
depth
a
matter?
grave?
I was.
So she's a great digger. Well done. That's really well
I think it's normally done by people who need sex.
done. Not very much experience of the trade, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Right, thank you very much. Would you like to resume your...
measuring.
Oh, please shake hands with the panel. Please do, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Digwell.
Very curious.
Yes.